Hello, my name is Brian.
And my name is Byron, and today we're going to have our guest Mo Nice as a fact checker.
Hey there, I'm Mo Nice.
We're also going to be having our guest Alex over here, and he's a conspiracy theorist as well as a previous cult member.
All right, episode 3. Let's get this ball rolling. Welcome to the Byron and Bryan Conspiracy Show.
Theme song.
Okay, so coronavirus. This shit has been very, very
It's
hectic.
getting serious. It's getting really serious, man. All right, so according to worldmeters.info, we're getting 2,499 cases for coronavirus inside of the United States.
How many?
2,500.
Worldwide?
No, just in the U.S.
In U.S.
Just in the U.S. cases.
Infected.
These are just cases of it. So we have 57 deaths from it in the United States and 49 recovered. And then we're getting 2,393 active cases and 106 of them are closed.
Okay, you said recovered. What does that mean?
According to them, recovered means that they had it and they're good now.
Like just no vaccines, no just
vaccines,
like chilling
nothing.
at home, just like trying to like juicing and then fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
just resting.
basically.
Man, that's I don't know about that, man.
But you got to think about this. What do you think about vaccines then? You're talking about vaccines here? You think this is just a thing to push big pharma?
Exactly. Well, this is the thing. Like, the whole conspiracy thing. I'll say is just like they are trying to get all sick so you can get into like get this vaccine so you can start. You can buy it, but I don't know if the government is gonna provide those vaccines for free. And if you don't have like insurance, like it's being like mandatory for the U.S. to get insurance, and the people that don't, they probably they leave left out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
so
don't know what this vaccine thing like. It's for making money, of course, because pharmacists, they make a lot of money. It's one of the biggest companies out there. So I mean, it's all connected, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's all connected. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, they were talking about the flu, right? So the flu has killed more people than the coronavirus, and it has infected more people than the coronavirus. But yet, we're more worried about this than the flu, even though with the vaccine, with all that stuff, we're still getting all these cases with the flu. So, you think that's connected there?
Yeah, it's all connected, bro. I mean, I feel like this coronavirus is more like to bring fear to the people, because
Right.
I mean going to this like people getting all crazy, grabbing this toilet paper and water. Like I just saw a lady's fucking meme saying like you just show like all these ladies fighting for toilet paper. And
Yeah.
I mean, really, is that bad? You shit that much, dude? Really, like I don't know.
Hey, they're
man.
getting prepared for the apocalypse.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's just I don't know, man. It's kind of obscene, seeing all this like craziness out there.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's crazy. Did I show you the picture about Costco? The one Costco right here in Alhambra?
That line is insane. It's
Dude.
going out to the streets.
dude. Okay,
It's insane.
I've seen. I mean, I haven't gone out there, but what I've heard and I've seen on like media and stuff, like there's lines way out there.
Yeah.
For what? Just for toilet paper?
Dude, people buy toilet
Food?
paper. Like, what's the point of buying toilet paper? Real talk. Like, why do you need it?
For your ass.
But where does the
clean your
coronavirus
cum.
spread from your ass? Like,
Yes.
What?
I don't know, man. I think that's too much, bro. I think that people just overreact. That's
Yeah.
the fear that I feel like the coronavirus is like kind of bringing into.
But who do you
this.
blame for the overreaction?
Okay, like this kind of like it's starting to like talking about the new world order.
Okay.
That's if you look at the hierarchy, there's like the people, then like the companies, then the banks, and then the families that control the banks. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like we as people, we just kind of like we're the sheeple, like the lowest at the level, the one that sustain the whole pyramid. So.
But who do you think is in the world? What do you think is in that new world order?
Well, when it comes to new world order, like think about history. Like when you back in the day, like when there was probably like 10 people on Earth, then you have these like families that started like their companies and whatever, and
Yeah.
they evolved until like 1,000, 2,000 or so many years after, and we're here. Like like it's been I don't know how to explain it so much without visuals, but
So there's always been like a race class that's kind of like
definitely,
controlled
yeah,
everything.
Exactly. I mean, there's a
Okay.
movie. I don't know if you've seen There Will Be Blood.
There was blood.
There
Will be blood.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I never.
That's a good one, dude. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
No, that's a good one, dude. Because this guy is an oil guy. He started from nothing. He discovered a like a hole in the ground, and he recovered oil, and then from there he started his company, right? And now he's one of the richest men at that era. And then from there, he just started like the hierarchy of just buying people and doing favors and this and that, to future now. We hear like, the Chevron, fucking Shell, like. And the other thing is like you see, I mean, I'm talking about oil. Think about like when you these electric cars they're new nowadays. But
yeah.
I was doing some research, and then like Tesla, he discovered or he knew about this electric power way before, and then why has it been like implemented until now after all these years? Because the oil companies, because they're so heavy on money, they can control.
They just want to control the world.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man. It's all about power, bro. I think it's power.
Yeah.
Main thing is power, like in what money buys power. So.
It's crazy they're connecting this like New World Order thing with, coronavirus, because there's some Chinese diplomats that are promoting the conspiracy theory that the U.S. is actually started the coronavirus. And this is from CNN, which is basically saying that these Chinese diplomats were saying this on Twitter, on different platforms to their citizens, saying that the United States was the reason that the coronavirus got to Wuhan.
That's the thing. It started at Wuhan, but I was doing some stuff online, not doing some stuff, research.
Mm-hmm.
They
Any
talk
sources
about
specifically?
Huh?
You have any sources specifically?
Yeah. So, have you seen the Resident Evil movie?
The what? Resident Evil?
Resident Evil.
The Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah.
The Umbrella
I think that-
Corporation.
Are you talking about the leader?
I think that,
his name is something Redfield.
I don't know.
No,
too much
the
of
symbol.
detail. The symbol.
The symbol?
Oh,
That's,
the Resident Evil.
okay,
The logo. I discovered there's a company with the same logo.
Yeah, but I forgot what the man, but they're completely different.
But I mean, why the similarity? Why not? Choose,
I know
like,
it's a weird similarity,
I mean,
but
yeah.
I think they changed their logo already.
Because
That was
of
an old photo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
think that was a
First
Yeah,
photo.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. Either way, man.
We gotta get fact checked on that, but
Yeah,
that's
we did
I
need
was
to
looking
fact check
into
on
that too. And then
Can we get a fact check?
if you reword if you reword Corona, it's raccoon, and in Resident Evil is the city where they got infected. It's called Raccoon City.
Oh. Going back to the raccoon that you mentioned, that brings my idea to this.
The wet markets.
Not only that, but
Okay.
if you look at the Economist magazine, the cover, right? I don't know. You have a picture? Can you put a picture? I have a picture. So the Economist magazine has like every year they release this like magazine, right? And they have symbols on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at the latest one. So let me see if I can pull it up right now. 2019, and they have this right here. They have I don't know, bro. I can't see it.
A raccoon.
Not a raccoon, but it's one of those like animals that have a shell,
Yeah.
and apparently that's
Armadillo.
Yes.
An
But
armadillo?
But it's not.
Oh, so it's not an armadillo.
It looks like an armadillo, but it's not an armadillo.
It's a turtle.
No. Slow. No, bro. I forget the name. I could look it up. But the thing is, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, in this covers of The Economist, one of the most important magazines out there, they show all this, like, symbols. If you go back to the 2018, it comes out, like, letters. You can look it up, too. And within those letters, there's, like, Trump name, Xi. So what I'm trying to say is, like, they kind of know what's gonna happen. So there's an agenda,
Okay.
right? So
you think they're like planning all these events ahead of time?
exactly.
So is the coronavirus one of those events?
I think so.
You think the coronavirus?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
But what do you think about the United States starting it? Do you think the United States did it?
I don't want to just blame the U.S.
So like, all right. So this is a tweet from his name is, I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Li Jianzhao. said the CDC was caught on the spot. When did patient zero begin in the U.S.? How many people were infected? What are the names of the hospitals? It might be the U.S. Army who brought the epidemic to Wuhan. Be transparent. Make public your data. U.S. owes us an explanation. So the Chinese government or a Chinese diplomat is trying to call out the U.S. saying that the public doesn't know where it started, who was the first patient, and at what point did it happen.
Well, the coronavirus started at Wuhan, right?
I don't think the U.S. was responsible.
Do you think the Chinese government
I don't
was?
think-
I think it's
like I
Chinese.
said, I don't wanna
Well,
go to-
after my friend called me this morning
Yeah.
and he told me to discuss this. Well, my friend, his name is Esteban. He's gonna be
Why
on.
don't tell. Okay, fine. It's good.
Yeah, he wants to be on the podcast.
Okay, sure, but he wants to be
Like
famous.
in
okay.
2 weeks or something, or a
Yeah.
week. I don't know. But he wants to be on. But he told me that the coronavirus is an accidental bioweapon.
I read. Nah, I don't think it's nothing, dude. Everything happens for a reason, dude.
Yeah,
No, but there's facts that there's there's a Wuhan itself has proof that there's bioweapons being produced there.
I knew. Well, I found out that there is a biological factory or research place at Wuhan, where they do all these bacterial
Yeah.
stuff, owned by this rich guy. I forget the name. I'm fucking up, bro.
Well, just
But-
hear me out.
Yeah,
Hear me
go
out.
ahead, go ahead.
It's an accidental bioweapon, which means that if I was part of the New World Order, right,
Okay.
and if I wanted to depopulize like people, who do I target? Who do I target first? Old people, sick people, people with diabetes, so they could die, right? So what's the best weapon to eliminate them? A virus.
But not even just that. Think about sick people and old people. These people are bringing in no money to the economy.
That's right,
To the
right?
Chinese government.
True.
And although that
True.
sounds messed up, it's the
It's
truth.
fucked up,
But
it's true.
That's where I think the Chinese government's going with this, where they're saying, "Oh, we don't even need these people in our
No.
economy," so they're the first ones to go.
Exactly. I agree.
And then they tested out like 2 strains of this virus, and they tested out at the wet markets
Yep.
in Wuhan. You know why they tested it at the wet markets of Wuhan? Because I don't think no one would give a shit if people in poverty, which is mostly people managing the wet markets, if they died.
But you know what? This has been done before by different countries. The United States did this back like in the 80s. They infected a bunch of people in Guatemala.
They're testing. They're testing.
With different-
It's a
they're
test.
testing
It's a
people.
test.
And these people are poor, and people, they think that nobody cares about them.
But they weren't prepared.
They were, yeah, exactly.
They weren't prepared for
Exactly.
I wouldn't say it's accidental, because like I said, nothing is out of control. We study engineering. We know everything is precise. Everything is to the dot. You know, like it's how it is. So when something accidental happens, is I don't think it's accidental. It's meant to be. The other thing is like I was showing this post from Bill Gates. He made a discussion. Like a TED talk about. It's not necessarily just like a nuclear weapon or like massive destruction. Just all these fucking weapons, you know, like
It could also be bio, yeah.
it's if you go microscopic, dude, it's small. Nobody noticed it.
Well, the TED talk he was talking about was saying that the next catastrophe to kill millions of people was not going to be warfare. It was going to be
Exactly.
A virus.
It was going to be a virus.
It's a ghost, bro. It's a ghost.
But to be fair,
Keep
the
order-
coronavirus is not killing millions of people.
True, but
Yeah.
it's targeting.
We're barely
certain
getting into the
people.
thousands. It's infecting millions
But
of
that's the
people.
thing,
maybe,
man.
but-
Like talking about facts. We were talking about like there's millions of people dying of hunger, dying of thirst. You know, people that Africa or whatever you want to call it, Asia. People that are really poor, they're dying. And when this coronavirus comes up, the whole entire world shuts down. Not just U.S. or Italy or nothing. It's just the entire world.
yeah.
That's when you link it to the New World Order. They want to have control. Before.
Well, okay, but can we base it off that based off the fact that they want us to forget all that and to say, oh, well, we have all these other problems. We have famine in different countries.
Exactly. I mean,
we have government killing people. You know, there's
because
a
they don't
government.
make money.
A bunch of
Those
government
don't make
people,
money.
soldiers killed a bus full of students in Mexico.
True.
That's
And
true.
no one talks about it.
And no one cares about it. It's
No one
not on the
cares about
news.
Why? Because those kids were trying to make a difference. They were actually going to. They were going against the government. But now, they're gone. So
And yeah, and because of this coronavirus thing, nobody's ever talking about it.
no one talks
No one's
about
talking
it.
about it.
I mean,
what about the
well,
Hong Kong protests we were talking about last time?
Like Iran has a war.
Maybe they all died.
Maybe they all died.
Maybe they all
Fucking
died.
right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they all
I don't
died.
know.
No, bro. I mean, everything's connected. This thing is bullshit because, like I said, there's way more problems out there that we should be concerned and more worry about, and then we are focusing in this thing, and then we see this fucking people just trying to like get fucking toilet paper and fucking that's
Maybe
just
it
sad,
is
bro.
a serious thing. I don't know
So-
because it is airborne.
This is
so.
the beginning of something bigger, bro. But what I'm saying is coronavirus is gonna last 2 months, 3 months tops, bro.
I think the Chinese government's a lot more corrupt than the U.S. government.
Yeah, but
I think they get with a lot way more shit.
because if the U.S. spread this virus and it went out of control, they would have been prepared,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
But it's
But you know
pretty
what?
much out of
There's
control.
There's one thing that everybody's just getting completely rid of, and it's the fact that what about Russia?
Oh, they're infected too.
They're
No.
infected.
are they?
No,
Yeah,
what
I
about
haven't,
Russia?
I haven't heard much about Russia.
No.
I haven't heard much about Mexico.
No, think about Russia though.
They're infected in
Yeah,
Mexico too.
Mexico's
Are they?
infected. Yeah,
Slowly.
Mexico's infected.
They're
No
closing
way.
borders. They're like
They're closing
Americans
borders, but-
stop coming over to the Mexico.
Right. That's a border town. But when you talk about Mexico, I called my grandma,
Mhm.
and she's chilling, bro. And one of the guys from TV approached her, and she's like, "Well, because we work at TV, something mass is gonna come. You should definitely get some rice, get some whatever. Get ready because something's crazy coming." So, like I said, point is everything is connected. Everything is for a reason, and like you were talking about, older people are gone. Like they're gone. Why?
No, but
Because
I
they
think
don't bring
Russia
it.
should be in the conversation. So if you look at Russia right now, why are we taking them out of the conversation of them starting the virus?
I think Russia and U.S. always been against each other.
No, but Russia. Okay, so Russia could have easily infected the Chinese in a plot for Vladimir Putin to get another term.
dude,
They disapproved.
he already-
They disapproved this term.
No.
They disapproved him for like 16 more years. He
Wait,
could
who?
be, Vladimir Putin.
Who disapproved?
Check it out.
Russia. They said that he's
He-
available
he-
for another term.
He did exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why? He has to get in the system.
So why are we
Otherwise-
just throwing that out? Why can't we say that maybe it was Russia saying,
No.
you know what, we want this, or Vladimir Putin saying, I want to be the president of this country for 16 more years.
He
Well,
wants-
that actually
he
happened
want-
before.
he
His
wants
opposition.
He
his
wants
oppositions,
power.
Most of them kind of like.
It's a communist
Something
country,
happened.
bro.
We can make it.
It's communist. It's a communist country.
Oh yeah.
Look at the mic, bro.
My bad.
Can't hear shit.
But exactly. Putin.
Putin.
Putin fries.
He just
I
got
love
real. Like he's into it. He wants power, bro. Like you think okay?
No, but that's not anything anybody's talking about. Nobody's talking about the possibility of being Russia. Everybody's saying the U.S. or China's starting it. Nobody's saying anything about Russia. Russia's not even affected. They closed off their borders before.
I just still think China's responsible for the coronavirus.
I don't think so, bro. I think that's just where it started. I think because
Okay, it started there.
the
but
economy of China, it's massive, bro.
Whoa.
Actually, let's give it a minute here. All right,
Massive.
one person at a time. Maz, go.
okay. So Russia's closer to China than we are to
True.
That's
China.
facts.
Why
True.
are there only 59 infected in Russia,
Because they don't
but we
fly.
got a shit
Okay,
ton?
first of all, it's because they closed their
train.
borders in time. But you know why? Because they were prepared beforehand. So
So
they
they
probably
knew
knew.
something.
They probably knew it was gonna happen. And you know what? The first person who infected that we know was in Wuhan. We don't know about the other
That's the
ones,
excuse, bro.
bro. No, that's the only thing we know.
Truth.
We don't-
Only know what we know.
first.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
we
But
don't know. We don't know where it started. We don't know where it actually.
I think it started in a lab for sure. It started in a lab. But like you said, like going back to your question, who started it?
Yeah, that's the real question.
It's not. I'm not blaming a country.
Yeah.
It's just I feel I'm blaming everyone, every country in the world,
What about this?
because
I,
everyone's doing the same.
I think it's someone in China because
Okay.
the research facility is right next to the wet markets, right? It's probably someone in there because he probably tested out two strains and they tested out two strains. One strain didn't work as well, but the other one it worked, but it worked too good.
Like
And
a
it just got out of control, and they're like, "Ah, fuck."
But why are you blaming one person? Who's financing all that research for viruses?
I don't know, man.
See what I'm
New,
saying?
new
No,
world
but
order
think
in
about
China,
big picture, bro. Think big picture.
underground.
Think big picture. Big
Here's
picture.
the other thing. Here's the
Big
thing.
picture.
In China, Brian's got a point though, because
Oh, no,
you know
for sure.
there was a doctor that warned all their
Exactly.
students about this, and that
Yeah.
doctor
And he
died.
died.
And they let him
They
die.
just let him die.
They just let
from
him
the
die.
coronavirus.
Why? Because he knows the
He
secrets.
knows too much.
He
Yeah,
knows
dude,
too
he knew way
much.
too
Exactly, brother. Yes.
But
yes.
yeah, but when it got out of control, they might need help from like everyone around the world because now everyone is infected or everyone's affected.
It was affected. Exactly. I like that. I like that word. I like that word. Yes.
Well, I mean, let's look at the countries that are affected. Italy,
Most
Italy is
of
fucking
Europe.
affected, bro.
Let me pull
Okay,
the map out.
Iran.
Now you mentioned Italy.
Iran.
I just want to throw this out there. The Vatican. The Vatican has more money than all.
Pedophiles, yeah.
No. Okay,
That's a talk for a different time. That's a talk for a different time.
That's
Different topic.
Different topic. But the Vatican has more money than all countries together. They own.
That's not
research
true.
facilities.
That's not true.
Brother.
We need to fact check that.
My man.
We need to fact check that.
My man. When it comes to the Vatican, bro, it's run by the Jesuits.
They run by who?
Jesuits? Like,
Jesuits?
yeah.
Oh, it's just sweet. Yeah,
Jesuits.
the Jesuits.
Who's that?
Okay.
What is that?
Let me
Within
look
the
it up.
church, there's different. Let's say let's say at school you have mechanicals, electricals, civils, technical, whatever. But when it comes to the church, it's the same thing. You have Josephines, you have Jesuits, you have
Okay.
like Masons, or Illuminati, or Rosicrucians. By the way, I was part of Rosicrucians. I don't know if you heard.
That's another
Rosicrucian.
story,
Look-
maybe.
No, it's involved, but I'll let you know right now.
Okay.
But within the church, they own all these what's it called? Clerigos. You know what clerigos in Spanish?
Clerics, right?
Clerics. Yeah,
Like
you go.
people.
My man, thank you. Yes.
They're people, right?
No. It's just like different organizations within the church.
Oh.
So the biggest one, the most that they control is the Jesuits. So these guys, the Pope is a Jesuit. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Two Popes. Dude, everything is in your fucking face, bro. They show everything in our face. It's just like there's no. How do you say that? There's no a blind person that the one that doesn't want to see. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No.
you're basically, it's in front of your face, but you want to see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
So-
wanna
Real
ignore
quick,
it
don't
because
cover
we
the
wanna
mic. There you go. Yeah.
I was trying to rap right now. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, rap.
Ooh.
Eminem.
By the way, the Jesuits are actually just the Society of Jesus.
Exactly.
Oh.
So
Society.
all those high-ranking people, that's the Jesuits. So
Exactly.
the Pope,
But, like,
The Pope-
and the people in
No,
Who-
but is it
who
true
is
that
the
they have a lot
Pope?
of money?
Fuck this
No,
shit.
but like,
they're loaded, bro.
what's their net worth? Because I'm pretty sure
$2.
if you look at-
$2.02.
$2.02.
I'm pretty sure if you look at Judaism and Jewish people,
My
they
man.
probably own more money.
Yes, sir. Like I said, that's the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Jewish, Buddhist. Buddhists, I don't believe Buddhists because they're.
I mean, look at
they just wanna be
Israel.
good, man. They just
Oh,
wanna be
look at
good.
Israel. Israel owns a lot more.
Some Buddhists
more
are pretty
shit.
crazy.
What's it?
than
Okay,
everybody around
just
them, and they're a
just
small
put like
ass
a little
country.
parentheses. What's the thing going on in fucking Iran right now? Like the war. What is territory? Why?
It's been going on for years. dude.
Exactly, for years, and for why?
What's in there, right?
Yeah.
What's in it? Why
Yeah.
they want it so much?
They
Right?
have Superman.
They
Frozen
got
in
Superman,
ice
Batman, and
or
Iron Man
sand.
together,
They got
and they got the
Kal-El.
bitches.
Kal-El.
Yeah, bitches.
They got the bitches.
They don't have bitches. Well, I'm pretty sure
Maybe
they got
they got the
bitches.
money to get the bitches.
They probably got eliminated by the coronavirus.
Maybe,
Probably,
maybe.
Genocide.
Fuck those
Oh, don't
bitches.
say that, bro. But I get you. Anyways, but when it comes to the Roman Catholic Church, that's you go ancient. You go back in the day, bro. You go like years back.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, man.
Dude, it's still right now. Why?
No,
who has
dude,
more?
things
Who
shifted,
has
I
more
think.
power than the Pope?
Me.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Kim Jong Un.
I don't have power at all. I'm
First
just
of all,
I like that. I like
every
that
president
you don't power.
from
JFK.
tyrannical government has more power than the Pope.
But who?
Kim Jong Un,
Well, okay, how
the
are we
president of
defining
China.
power?
Okay.
Money?
Just
Yeah,
power, which means influence among the world.
Among the world.
I don't think most people.
We're talking
are
about
Catholic.
global stuff
Is it-
right now, bro. Not just city.
Is it
I have
majority
no
of the
clue what
population?
we're talking about anymore.
Brother, this is fucking deep, brother. Deep.
Like, is it majority of the population Muslim?
Yes.
Bro.
Why? Because there's more.
Where?
Wait,
Huh?
Majority?
Yeah,
Yes,
the world.
yes,
of
yeah.
the world.
Why? Because there's more.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Maybe not the
Muslim.
same.
Okay, check it out. How many people live in the U.S. right now? Just total.
Rise in the back, like
No, look it up. Look
Okay,
it
okay,
up.
okay.
You gotta-
I'll look it up.
I
How
don't
many
know.
people-
I don't know where this conversation
brother,
is going
brother,
to.
we're talking about some deep stuff, brother. Deeper than
Talking
your.
about coronavirus to Muslims rule
Okay.
most of the
Because
world.
everything is
300
connected. It's
So 300 million.
Okay.
U.S. Okay.
Are they the leading?
How many Muslims are out there?
Whoa, chill.
In the U.S.,
No,
in
no,
the
no,
U.S. it's not
worldwide.
Muslim. It's
Oh,
probably
well, then
Christianity.
There's gonna be more than the U.S.
Right.
No. In the world.
In the world.
In
yeah.
the world. So
Okay,
what's the
okay.
leading religious group in the world?
Oh, religious? I thought
It's
like
Muslims.
ethnicity.
Muslims. Why? Because
It's,
you're talking about South Arabia, the whole, you know.
No, but you're saying that the Pope has the most influence when
Yes.
majority of people aren't even Catholic.
True, but
I'm pretty sure more people have
think,
more influence than the Pope.
Let's cut that.
1.8 billion
Yeah.
Muslims in the
Exactly.
world.
How many
Man,
Catholics?
That's majority.
How many
I'm gonna
Catholics?
say it right now. That's
that's a
majority.
lot of people.
Okay, the point I'm trying to get is like,
A lot of
Oh, you're right.
1.2
Who-
billion
billion?
Catholics.
who has more power? We're talking
Yeah.
about power here, and it all links down to this coronavirus, the agenda of becoming a new world order.
Nah, dude.
so the Pope.
Brother, you gotta be open minded,
So
bro.
the Catholic.
All right. So
The
let's
Pope.
no,
release.
forget the Catholics.
let's shift
the
topics.
Pope.
Let's shift topics. So
Okay.
Brian wanted another question about what if it was one man who wanted to wipe out humans and
If
he
it's
started
one man,
coronavirus.
it has to be an alien, dude.
Has
Because
to be
no
an
one
alien.
can sustain that much power without other people.
No way, dude.
And exactly, dude. Okay, you have 3 people here. It wouldn't be happening with just one person.
But think about it. If so you know
You
Jeff
wanna take a leak?
Bezos. You know Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Dude,
the man. That's the
if
man.
that
Dude,
guy
that
wanted to
motherfucker dude has
invest-
more money than.
No, but if he wanted
Then
to
Brian
invest more
and Byron
money
together.
to research all this bullshit, he could have killed off everybody, and he could have nobody would have known about it.
Well,
He could pay a bunch of scientists say, "I want
Exactly.
to make this
you
virus."
just said it, man. He has the money. He has the power to keep himself in the shadows and make these fucking slaves do the work. The
So
dirty
you need
work.
to take a leak.
So
Yes.
this pause.
We could keep talking.
Keep
Okay,
talking.
so-
keep
talking.
talking.
You
So
be back.
Brian
Together.
Brian started this topic and he asked a question, so I want to hear from him.
Wait.
I
What
have
was
some
it?
notes. You want to hear 'em?
What if
These are deep.
one man wanted to wipe out humans for the
Oh,
coronavirus?
I was just thinking like in like a movie. Some
But
evil.
where'd that come from? Like, who do you think would have done it and why?
Who?
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos? I just feel like it's just some random mad scientist just like, fuck, dude, I got bullied. I just want to get revenge on the world.
Maybe not.
Fuck
He's
this
a smart.
world.
Either he's so fucking smart
Yeah,
or he's
he's
a
so smart.
reptilian.
Like,
Right.
what the fuck?
I'm serious, bro.
Joe Biden? No, I got.
Check it
you
out.
want some of mine?
Check it out, dude. Before the Catholic Church, who was
Oh, man.
the owner?
Man, you don't have to pee.
No, yeah. No, check it out. The Roman Empire.
There's Alex Jones right here.
The Roman Empire, right? So the Roman Empire started
Mexican
the
Alex
church.
Jones.
Mexican
Yeah.
Alex
Yeah,
Jones.
Mexican
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
So the Roman Empire started the Catholic Church
Man, the Romans haven't been in
because
power for
religion
years, for
controls the
centuries.
what?
The Romans haven't been in power for centuries. How are you gonna say that
Exactly.
they're the biggest thing right now?
Because it's because they have power.
That's crazy.
So the
Oh, you
church.
gotta
He has a lot of
You
notes.
got a notebook.
The church. I got my notes right here.
He has a notebook.
So the church controls everything because why? We're talking about mind control. So what's happening is like they trying to get rid of the religion because
Yeah.
everyone's awakening.
You know what? I believe that.
And now who's next? Media, power, money. Like, don't you want a fucking Lambo, bro?
Do I want a Lambo?
You want a Lambo?
I want a FJ Cruiser.
No, bro. You gotta
I
go
want a
bigger. You
Jeep.
gotta go bigger.
I
Go
want a
home.
nice
Toyota
Jeep.
Camry.
I want a
No,
No,
nice
man.
Jeep.
You want a Lambo? You want a
Maybe a
fucking
Grand
Pagani?
Cherokee
You
or
wanna,
something.
you know all this.
I mean, you do have a point about the media. Like,
Exactly.
No, not even just the media. He said the Catholic Church is trying to influence people, right?
exactly.
And
That was
they,
the-
and
that
they
was the-
can.
that was the
And they can.
influence with
Like-
religion. But now, since we have technology,
We're the
religion
media.
is
you think they're controlling it because know
Yes.
NBA is
No,
gone.
well, I don't think religion is controlling it, but religion is involved.
Oh, NBA suspended.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. If you talked about 50
Hockey
years ago, I would have
suspended.
believed that. But not anymore.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon's suspended.
No, but okay.
My
wait,
fucking graduation
wait.
suspended.
He brought
The
up-
day I had to graduate, they fucking suspended.
He brought up an interesting topic here. So he said the media, right?
Media.
So you think the media
is big,
behind
bro.
this? in a way.
No, it's like the new news. Before it was TV.
Wait,
now
media
it's-
is the news.
No. Media started as a communication. It's
Yeah.
easy communication. I can communicate with you within like the touch of my hand.
No, that's not media. That's
Oh.
social media.
Okay, social media. I'm-
No.
media.
Oh.
Media.
Oh.
Big
That's way
picture, bro, big
different.
picture.
Pee-pee.
Hey, you need to go restroom?
Yeah.
You gotta
Okay,
pee.
okay.
Go to the
We'll
restaurant,
wait for
talk
you.
about
We'll wait for you.
it.
We'll wait
Okay.
for you. We'll wait for you.
Are you gonna
Don't
pass
worry.
this or you-
We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna talk, but
We'll be back.
we'll come back and we'll talk.
All right, Alex is gonna be back. He's gonna go pee real quick.
Okay.
Can I look through your notebook? All right.
I wonder what kind of drugs he was on when he wrote that.
Oh fuck, he has more shit.
Yeah, dude, this guy's going ham.
I can't really read it.
Let me read it.
It's so neat.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's really
Oh,
neat.
What the hell? All right, blood libel.
Hey, this
Bro,
stuff
we've been going through a lot of shit. I don't.
Well, we
it's so-
only have like 5 minutes left, so
Five
really?
minutes?
5 minutes for that 35-minute limit,
Oh,
and then we can move
oh.
on to CIA.
no.
No,
we'll
we're
be
just
fine.
gonna keep going.
Yeah, we'll be
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Gonna
This
keep
is
going.
good content. This is good content.
It's funny.
This is the Alex show.
All right, let's see.
So, Brian, since he's gone, I kind of want to ask you about this one man thing.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
What do I think about it?
Yeah,
I mean, it could be
that's pretty
it could be
interesting.
possible. Like just straight out of the movie. Some what was that? Who's that guy from Austin Powers?
Wait, so when you wrote this,
Mike
'cause-
Myers.
the Dr. Evil or some shit.
Oh,
Just one guy just
Yeah,
trying to
that's
take
Mike
over.
Myers.
that is Mike Myers.
They're all Mike Myers.
They're all Mike
they're all
Myers.
you just wrote that whole movie script. He's like, fuck,
You know, fat bastard.
that's Mike
That's
Myers.
Mike Myers.
Oh man.
Wait, but I wanna ask you about this because did you mean this towards the coronavirus only, or was this towards everything?
It could be possible towards anything, you know.
Right.
Just be one person. Just
Yeah, one pissed off person
one
that has a
pissed
lot
off
of power.
person just want to be like, I just want to kill everyone.
Cough, cough, Trump.
But that person needs
I think he cares about
people.
us.
I think he does.
Low key.
More than
from his
Biden.
last
More than Biden.
his speech. I never heard him like talk so professionally.
Yeah, dude, he was sympathetic towards everybody.
He was caring about us. I was like, I
Wait,
just felt Donald Trump wrap around me, giving me a big hug.
What?
He was gonna
Drink?
he was gonna come behind you with the blanket and just cuddle.
Wait, but he didn't even
Gay.
want to test for the coronavirus.
So-
Hey, that's his choice.
Whoa.
That's his
Whoa,
choice.
whoa, whoa,
Walmart,
whoa.
CVS, and
Whoa, whoa.
Walgreens
Hey, wait,
opening
wait,
up their
wait,
parking
hey, hey.
spots. For my bad.
Let them talk.
no, go ahead.
Okay, no, you said.
Wait.
But what?
Well, he doesn't want to be tested. He just got tested today, like
He
2
did?
hours ago.
So,
yeah, 2
Oh,
hours ago.
with consent.
so I read the news, and the news said that the doctor came out and said that you shouldn't get tested because the people that you were next to were very low. What is that called?
Low risk.
Low risk. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were low risk people. So, I mean,
The people that he met.
yeah, if the doctor's saying it, I
What
would
about
say
the
you have
Brazil
to listen to your
man?
own personal
Was it
position.
President of Brazil
Hyro
that
something.
he touched him?
Oh, he touched him. Yeah, he touched his pee.
I feel like when you talk about older people.
Wait, hold on. We're on a topic right now. so let's stick to this topic.
We just
So-
completely
Sentence.
So, Brian said that President Trump seemed a little bit more sympathetic in his last speech. What do you think?
I didn't listen
You don't
to
think
that
so?
speech.
Oh, you didn't
I
hear it?
thought-
I didn't hear it. Dude.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't hear it? He did sound like he was concerned,
Yeah.
Because I feel like Donald Trump is not a reptilian.
which is I think
Everyone else is. Hitler was a reptilian.
seeing
do you
him
think, do you think
sympathetic.
everybody in politics is reptilian? Or
I don't
what
think
do you
so. I don't think so.
Joe
Bernie
Biden.
Sanders?
Joe Biden.
Nah, that fucker is.
No,
nah,
Bernie-
bro.
Bernie,
he's a
he's-
human,
Bernie's
bro.
Bernie,
He
dude.
burned his Bernie,
He's his
bro.
own species.
Yeah, his own species, man.
Dude,
he
he
is.
looked the
He's a
same
fucking eagle.
for years.
He's a fucking eagle.
He's
It's a
eagle.
mummy. Nah, man. I the thing is like I just want to throw this out there. Like you said,
Yeah.
they don't want older people. So
Yeah.
so when it comes to influence, overall, just wanna teach someone something, the youth
You
is
don't
the
want any more
easiest.
Mhm.
I'm good.
The youth is the easiest to manipulate because they're in the process of evolving, you know. So right now with this coronavirus, they're gonna rid Thanos, bro. He wants to kill half the population. Why?
Thanos.
Because
Thanos.
Yeah,
Coronavirus is
I don't-
Thanos.
I
yeah,
think-
exactly.
I don't think it's Trump's plans to kill half of the world. I don't think he's smart
No,
enough.
Trump.
I
Trump.
really don't
Trump
think he's
is-
just trolling.
think
He's just
about
having
it.
fun.
We're not talking about
I don't
Trump.
think
We're talking about
all
something
these
more above and beyond. We're talking about global. He's scared of U.S. But when you care of global, who's in charge of being global? Families, the Rothschilds,
Thanos?
Rothschilds,
Who is not President Trump?
The Rothschilds.
the
yeah.
Rothschilds.
Rothschild.
Probably.
The
Oh.
who else? Who else?
The
Who else?
Walton family?
I don't know, bro. But
Warren Buffett seems pretty cool.
Byron Buffett, dude, I like Byron Buffett, dude.
Wow.
He seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Now we have
Yeah.
two conversations.
Get involved. Get
Sorry,
involved.
sorry.
What
He's
just
talking about the Walter family.
The Walton,
owns
yeah.
We're
Walmart.
just
They
Walter?
own Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, bro. That's just this is a
That's-
glimpse. That's a glimpse.
right.
That's just a grain
Wait,
of
who
the
you-
beach.
Who do you think owns more money?
The Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds.
Rothschilds. What's the other family? There's two. There's
The Koch brothers?
Rothschilds,
The Koch
Rockefellers.
brothers?
Huh?
The Koch brothers?
Koch brothers.
Yeah.
No. You're talking
Koch
about
brothers.
The
Koch
brothers?
The Koch
The
brothers.
Rockefeller, the
CLCH.
Rockefeller
I know what
family,
you're
the
talking about.
Rothschilds,
Look it up.
and somewhere else. Okay. Have you ever heard of the Masons?
The what?
The
Freemason?
Masons?
Freemasons?
These guys, they know what's up. There's 33 levels and
How many levels?
33.
Where are they?
Who are they?
What are they?
So let's say.
Okay. No, actually, that's a lot of levels.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
lot of levels. So what's the first? What's the last? Or
So
what's the top?
the first is the bottom of the pyramid. 33 is the top of the pyramid.
But what's the first? Like poor people? Like homeless people? Poor people?
No. Once you get it started, okay. In order to get involved in the Masons, you have to have either a degree or like you have to be knowledgeable.
Yeah.
It's not just some random mother that just want to join.
Mm.
It's you gotta know what's up. Like you just doing this, bro. You can be like first, second level.
What are these levels?
Okay, so when it comes to the Masons, bro, like it's like you join an organization, Skull and Bones, Illuminati, Rosicrucians. A little bit about myself. I joined the Rosicrucians. It's kind of the same level.
Whoa.
And what wait, listen, no, check it
Whoa.
out. Can I explain?
Yeah.
So when it comes to this, it's they teach you about the occult, things that they don't teach you at school.
You're part of a cult?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
A little bit. Let me explain.
Okay.
Not, when it sounds kind of like harsh and terrific and things like that, but I actually have some books that they provided to me, and I actually lived with them for a few months.
No wonder you're into this shit.
Oh man, I'm deep.
Okay, so
Go for it, man.
let's talk about this cult.
You want to talk about cult?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to talk about
okay.
yours specifically.
Okay, just I don't want to make it a big thing because for me it was
They'll track you down.
Nah,
Oh.
no,
wanna
it's
talk
not
about
like
it?
that. It's not like that. It's not like that. What?
PTSD type shit.
No, not even, dude. It's just more like how ready are you to know the truth of
Yeah.
where we for me, like I was looking for where we come from. What the fuck am I doing here? Like, who am I? You know what I'm saying?
How did you meet these people?
Dude, there's a hot girl in his class.
She had a pyramid on her head,
Damn,
the third eye on her head, and just come.
She got three boobies, dude. Three boobies. Nah, bro. Okay, I don't want to go much in detail because that's another
Just
conversation.
give us like a summary.
That's fine.
You want a summary? You want to know
Yeah,
about
like
this?
a summary.
Okay,
Whenever
check
you
it.
feel comfortable, man.
What,
I don't want to pressure you.
what are you interested about this thing?
How did you meet them, and what did you do?
And what do they talk about in their meetings?
Perfect.
All right, 3 things.
Okay. So I like I said, I was kind of like in a deep time of my life that I wanted to like in a struggle, like who am I? Like I was confused. Like what the fuck am I doing? You know, like what am I doing in this world? Like I wake up in the morning just to go to work. Like what the fuck? Like I'm not breathing because of this, or shit, things like that. You know, I don't know if you feel like that because I don't know, bro. But anyways. So I was looking for the actual truth. I don't know if you've seen Matrix. You know, they have the red pill and the blue pill. Like, you know, if you I don't know, I might get this thing. The red pill is like you live happy and not knowing the truth. And if you were to just eat the other one, it's just like you know the truth, but you live unhappy, but at least you know the truth. So I feel like I'd rather just live the truth and live harsh and be like, I know what's up, than rather just living in this beautiful rainbow, you know, that I'm just, you know, living in a lie.
Isn't it like brainwashed, dude?
No. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
So when I started doing some research, I looked online, books, this and that, and then here in LA, I'm not too far off. There's a temple, not necessarily just the main temple, because like I said, there's branches.
Yeah.
But the main headquarters is down south,
Ah.
in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
You can actually join it. But anyway. So I was looking for my truth, like where I come from, like my spirituality. Forget the body, just like, you know, like what makes the body run is the fuel that makes this guy talk and think about this situation. So I started doing some research and I found out this temple ran in the heart of LA, right? So I joined, I talked to them, and there's a bunch of old people. And you know, I was expecting to do sacrifices and all this and that and blah blah, but no, but they're still humans.
Yeah.
So when I approached them, I was like, you know, I didn't tell them straight up like what the fuck I was looking for. I was just like, let me try it out. What's going on here? Like, let me see if it's reality or not. So the thing is, like, I watch even I watch so many things, and then there's this Netflix, not Netflix, my bad, YouTube video that they put Illuminati, the Masons, Skull and Bones, Rosicrucians. And the thing about Rosicrucians is like they still they believe in a god, and they're more like the pacifist more than the ones that want to like kill. And
So they don't fight.
They don't fight and shit like that. So I want to like, it's a good start. So I went up, I approached them, I talked to them, and they were like, well, they gave me all this like knowledge about astrology. Like we are, everything is a pattern. Yeah. Everything is together. Like there's different levels of subconscious. The reality of things, you know, like where we come from, and not necessarily where we come from, is like why do we do things like that? Like we come to work not necessarily to just have fun. The other thing was like I couldn't eat meat, I couldn't drink alcohol, which I kind of messed up, but
are you still eating meat?
Well, to be honest, I went vegan for a year, so yeah, so that was good. That was a pleasant experience. So
are these old people like powerful people?
Yeah. So they have power.
Well, like how many followers do they have?
A lot.
They have a bunch, but the thing is, like, they go to the cult. So this knowledge that they bring out to the people is not to the people that, like they're you have to be ready for it. Yeah. So you look for it and you seek it and you find it. So when I got to that place,
so how did you find it? How'd they find you?
No, I found them, and then they welcomed me, and they give me these books, read them, and there's different stages. I was talking about the Masons; they have different stages. So as long as you, what are the realms of, you know,
realms.
like it's the
Wait,
mind,
talk
body, and
about the
spirit.
stages. Talk about the stages. You can't.
No. Everything is out of the world. It's just like what I'm trying to say is like not everyone is ready for that. Why? Because you like I said, just to start.
Do you think they were right about stuff?
Oh, for sure, dude, for sure. And yes, everything is right, dude. Because the books that I read, dude, it talks about like your personality, like who you are, dude, how you are. dude. It's everything is being written and done before our time. Our time is just like we're just some puppets that's just trying to like live our life and try to buy some fucking toilet paper and water.
What was their ultimate goal? Like, was
Their
they
ultimate
training
goal
you
is,
to become one of their New World Order leaders?
Well, the thing is, like,
so
no.
were these guys like New World Order people? Like they owned a lot of business.
No,
and
they
owned a lot of money?
not like that. They're more like how do you say this?
Like influence people, right? Like,
but okay, think about Buddhists, Himalayas. They're like Buddhists in the Himalayas. They're doing some massive praying, and you have these people here in the real world, in the Western or the more technological experienced people that they just want to like influence other people in order to their benefit of their own. Like, I want your money, so I want you to work for me, so you give me your money, because it's a factory. If you don't have labor people, how are you gonna build a part, right? So for them, it's more like we're trying to go against the evil.
Yeah.
You know? So think about this, man. Like the coronavirus and all these things is happening because it's evil. It's the balance between evil and good.
But who do you think is doing it? Do you think it's a natural balance from like God or something? Or
God is out of the picture in a way, because God is making this thing only happy because there has to be a balance. The darkness with light, and it can be light without darkness. It can be darkness without light, right? So what I'm trying to say is, like, when this thing is no, check it out, dude. When it comes to like this teachings that they showed him and stuff, it's more like I was more aware of how life works.
Okay.
Like you live more peacefully, like you're not stressful about certain shit. Like it's more like a deep meditation and knowledge. It's more knowledge than anything else. The influence comes from you. You can do whatever you want, bro, but you gotta do good. You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds different than most cults that have.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, like, the cults that we've heard, it's more like they all have their stuff. Yeah. Like the Illuminati, everything started with the Jesuits and the Masons, you know, because they wanted to separate. They wanted to separate from all these people because they want power. Everything, dude. Think about everything that you want. Everything. The main point that you want to do is power. Why? Because power, you can do anything what you want with power. No one tells you what shit. You can do whatever you want with power, right? Do you agree, Byron?
Pretty much.
Exactly. So when I joined this cult and stuff, you know, like I was too busy with school. I was like, you know, I like it and everything, but they taught me to, like, you care about yourself, no one else. You do you, but do good, and don't forget about the rest. Just you trying to do the best that you can, and God will provide.
Did
Jesus.
they make you?
So they believed in God.
I believe on the
Some of them?
For me, the unknown,
Uh-huh.
it's God. Like the beginning and the end. What was before the particle that did the Big Bang? You know, like that's for me, that's the unknown.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. We're
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 talking about something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
okay,
We're
the
into
conspiracy here is
getting
just like
into rough territory.
everything comes down to power, and who brings power? Money. So that's a materialistic thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in this materialistic world, this earth, it's the four water, air, soil, and fire. Those four things, dude, brings knowledge, and either you want to do good or wrong. Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Those are the four things that you need in order to create
live.
exactly,
I guess
exactly, right?
So,
So when it comes to the coronavirus and all these things going on, you gotta go back to the source. Like what the fuck am I doing every morning when I wake up? You know what I'm saying? Like you want to do good. You want to just bring happiness to this world. You do your thing, bro. Like what would I want to fucking bother you? You know, if you bother me, it's because you're fucking ignorant. You know, like care about your shit. Care about your shit. Do your shit, and then when you're done, come back to me. But
So
since
we're
it ain't gonna
at-
be done,
We're at 46 minutes.
brother.
Okay.
This
We've
thing's
been going at it for 46 minutes. So
it's good.
we
It's
want to
good.
shift topics again. Get some goops or gaps.
yeah, sure, man. Like,
Some,
what else you want to talk
We
about?
have
I'm pretty.
New World Order or
Some,
Well, okay,
some
okay.
deep shit. We just
when
So
it,
let you go on.
we
So,
let you go
what
on.
do you guys want to
a-
move on to?
Huh?
What do you guys want to move on to?
okay, let me just say this when it comes to.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay,
Wrap
All
it
right,
up,
all
wrap it
right,
up.
all right, all right. You
Let
got
me-
30
okay.
seconds.
30 seconds. When
30
it comes to the New World Order and when it comes to this coronavirus, because we live in it, I feel like there's an agenda and everything's happened for a reason. Everything is coming to power.
Yeah.
Everything is happening. Think about chess game. You have to move these pieces in order to checkmate, right?
Yes.
So the world now is moving its pieces.
The whole world
The
is
whole
a chessboard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But are they moving their own or is somebody moving?
No,
theirs?
someone is moving. It's not just one person because
It's two people.
it's two.
Three people.
Male and female. No
Four
gays.
and
No
five
gays.
makes
Just male and
six.
females.
That's all right. So
I can go on and on, brother. Just you
New
gotta
World
be more
Order
specific.
or MK Ultra artist.
Oh, AK Ultra. Okay.
Okay. But before we start, I wanted to say
Tell
thank
me,
you
tell
for
me.
sharing. I really appreciate it. That was
Oh
some
my
good
man,
content.
thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it.
Crazy,
man.
man.
Yeah,
That was brazy. That was brazy shit.
That was some
Crazy.
mind-opening
So-
shit.
Really?
That was some real.
No,
Yeah.
man.
I got
Appreciate it, man.
lost
Thank you very much.
I really
5
appreciate it.
times.
I got lost.
I got lost
Like I
5
said.
times.
I think the amount of time that we have on the podcast is not enough to cover.
I
Yeah,
agree,
yeah,
man.
We'll bring you
Yeah,
back
But I
again.
We'll
appreciate
probably
you
bring
guys
you back
reminding me
for, like,
over
a
because
second
it's been
That was some
enjoyable.
good shit, dude. That was.
I don't know how deep. I don't know, man. It's
And I'm
just-
getting a little drunk.
This is
so
what
it's
I
really
think everyday life. You know, every time in the morning when I wake up, I'm like,
This is what you think of every day.
dude, this is what I do, man.
What the fuck,
This is me, man. This is me.
bro? When I wake up, I just think I gotta beat my meat. I gotta beat. I gotta beat my meat. Turn on my
Nah,
hentai.
man, like,
we're not gonna have time for
there's
communication, you
there's
know what I'm
way
saying?
too much going in my
we
mind.
got like 10 minutes.
Oh, already? Really? Why?
Okay, so-
why is
an
that?
hour.
Oh shit, that's sad.
Because we're trying to.
So let's transition to
Yeah.
over to MK Ultra artist.
What about
This is the
part 2?
Part 2?
Part
we
two
could
is
do
coming.
part 2.
It'll come.
For sure.
So-
Today?
Yeah. No, not today.
Oh, sad.
We got 4 hours each month.
Yeah.
That's
we don't have enough time.
sad.
So
Anyways, man, I appreciate
MK
you guys
Ultra
coming
artists.
over. 'cause,
This is the belief that artists, celebrities are influenced by some
Bad Bunny,
external
brother.
entity.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, wait, hold up. Hypnotized or just by the Illuminati. So I want to open this up with
Your hand
something
on the
that
mic.
an ex NFL player
And
said.
on the mic. There you go. Okay.
Wait, say what?
His name is Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
He was talking about Kobe Bryant and how
Oh man, that's
he
that's
believes
on the
that
topic right there.
his death was basically a conspiracy theory because they needed LeBron James or something like that. So he said, this is a tweet from him, January 26, 2020. Right after LeBron passes in third of all-time scoring list last night, between secret societies, I'm going to stay out of this one. So, what do you think? You think Kobe Bryant was a conspiracy theory?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. I think so, man.
That's deep, man.
The Kobe Bryant, dude, he was a superstar, bro.
Yeah, dude.
But you know, okay, you know what I've heard, or what I read.
You know, before you start, actually, Vanessa Bryan, his wife, is actually suing the helicopter company because she doesn't.
She can do
believe
everything
should've
she
been
wants,
killed.
brother. But I think it's more beyond and bigger than that.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Because, like I said, how many times has a helicopter failed in Earth?
A lot.
A lot.
No,
Probably a lot.
A lot.
In the past month, how many helicopters came down?
Okay, in the past month.
A past month. Look
Past
that
month,
up.
how many helicopters came down and
So you're gonna
crashed?
look it up. He'll come
Boeing
back to it.
planes.
Check it out. Okay, just my input of this, real quick. You know the Simpsons and these other, excuse me.
Don't cry.
These other conspiracy things going on. It was meant to be because in order to get fame, when it comes to MK Ultra and all this, you have to, in order to gain something, you have to give out some stuff.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice something. In order for your happiness, for
Why though?
wealth and things, you have to give out some stuff.
Yeah, like where does this come from?
So for him,
Is it
like,
like a Bible thing?
that was him and his daughter. That's fucked up, man.
You think he gave up his daughter?
Do you know that they drink blood? Children's blood in order to like gain energy? That's
Like
true.
bang.
That's like 1800 shit, no?
Nah, still happening, dude. There's a movie from
Blood tastes like shit.
This guy from
What's
up, Maz?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Maz
Maz
has.
Maz got an answer for you.
Okay, tell
So
me.
there's only been one, which was Kobe's.
Exactly.
This year.
What about okay?
Last
What,
year,
look
there
up
were
and
4.
Whoa, hold on.
out of 365 days.
More
That's
than
important.
one.
Wait, that's important.
My
That's
man.
important.
My man.
That's important.
Boom.
Let me tell you why. So, I'm pretty sure there's millions of helicopter rides every single day.
Exactly.
Oh well, maybe not in the U.S. alone,
Exactly.
but there's a million total a year,
True.
maybe. So to say that there's 4, that's pretty unlikely.
That's minimal, yeah.
That's pretty unlikely. That's pretty interesting. And we're in March, we're in the 3rd month. We're looking at 4 probably this year.
4.
If it comes down to this.
And were they all in the U.S.? All these
Is that
accidents?
the U.S. or is it the world?
4? No, there's some in other countries.
Exactly.
That's
brother.
crazy. That's crazy.
Brother.
There's
Yeah.
only 4.
It's more than a. He got lucky. Hey, you know I feel
Wait,
like it's
who
more.
got
Wait,
lucky?
I don't think he got lucky.
I don't think he got
he got
lucky.
lucky and
That's-
got the number
yeah.
that was gonna go
That's
down.
insane.
The thing
sad.
is, like,
Yeah.
in order for his fame, he had to gain. He was pretty famous. He's pretty fucking wealth, and he's a good player, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but he has to give out something. But because he didn't want to give out that sacrifice, that's why they sacrificed him. That's why him and his daughter passed away.
Who are they sacrificing it to? Like a spaghetti monster?
The fucking.
What is he supposed to sacrifice?
Okay,
His
like
daughter?
I
Like a
said,
dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said in order to you gain all this fame, wealth, and power, you have to give out some stuff. You cannot have everything in this world. I thought about it for a minute.
Wait, is this like a rule from like an Illuminati
yeah,
book?
I don't want to call it just Illuminati, but for sure something
Like
out
a new
there.
world order? They have a set of rules.
Yes,
Like you have
there's
to kill
an
someone.
agenda. There's a
Well,
rules.
not kill someone. You have to sacrifice
Is that
something you
the
love.
Sacrifice
Okay.
something. There's always a sacrifice, bro.
What the
There is
fuck?
always something to give out. You cannot have it all. Otherwise,
Is it just a rule, or is it to like a higher being?
it's a rule in a higher being.
Who's the higher being?
Who's
Is
the
it
higher
devil?
being?
That's the thing that I don't
man.
Whoa, hold on.
Aliens,
Wait, the Illuminati is based on the
reptilians.
devil, though, isn't it?
Yes and no.
It's a satanic ritual, isn't it?
They do this. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, like, when it comes to the devil, bro, I don't believe in the devil.
Whoa.
I believe in Joe Rogan.
Whoa.
I believe in Joe Rogan too. He's
That's
the
a
devil.
big claim there.
I don't believe in the devil. You know why? You know I don't believe in the devil because it was a made up stuff from the church.
I could see that.
You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to like being like the devil, it's just like a picture with horns and all these. But evil has always existed. So I believe in good and evil.
The
and it
yin
has to
and
be
the
a
yang,
balance.
my friend.
Yes, sir.
The beginning and the end.
The beginning and the
Beginning
end.
and the
The
end.
good and evil. A balance. You have to keep balancing you. You are the worst evil in you. Hate the one in the mirror.
Whoa. Okay.
Hold on.
Anyways, so let's go
Some
back to Kobe
very
Bryant.
deep
let's
stuff.
Let's come back to
You
Kobe
done?
Bryant. Well, let's
Tell me what
Yeah,
you
we
know, bro.
we could go a few minutes more.
well,
Tell me what.
let's come back
tell
to
me like
Kobe.
2 minutes before.
Hmm?
Let's come
What's
back
that?
to Kobe a little bit.
Yeah, Kobe. What's
So-
up, Kobe?
This is according to.
But the thing about Kobe, dude,
EJBnews.com.
he was a good-hearted,
hold on.
good-hearted person.
EJBnews.com says American businessman Kobe Bryant died on January 26th. Came 3 days after Indian immigrant fentanyl dealer and racketeer he was suing was sent to prison for 5.5 years. Do you think this guy sent to kill him?
Nah.
He's a fentanyl dealer. You
I
know how
don't-
big fentanyl is in the United States right now? They killed Mac Miller. They gave
True.
Demi Lovato.
What's the other guy that
OD?
is on drugs and everything right now? This is rapper.
Post Malone.
Post Malone, bro.
I think
Jim
I think he's
Carrey,
good.
bro. Jim Carrey. Have you seen
Jim
his
Carrey.
video
He's
about
on
Jim
drugs?
Carrey?
Oh, he. I mean,
He
yeah.
was against Illuminati. He was like the
I don't know about
the
Jim
mocking
Carrey.
tongue. The mocking tongue is the
There was a
the
video on him on a
organization-
talk show, right?
the organization that it's in charge of the media to bring these people to be entertained. It's an entertaining organization.
So you're.
We're talking about
How many did yet?
Wait, are you bringing this back to the media?
I think let me just say this, bro.
Okay.
Let's think global.
Yeah.
Big picture, biggest picture. Put yourself in the moon and look down on the earth. What's going on? What are the important things in earth in order for your survival?
Bro, give me some facts, not poetry. Come on.
Okay, when it comes to that, how many deaths, how many kills, and how many birds, and how many people are trying to like, keep those birds alive? 2 and 2. Does that matter? Now, do you get it? No.
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 You look out on the
I lost
moon.
you, man.
Yeah,
I lost you.
I lost you.
Lost.
Okay,
So-
you said Bad Bunny before we had. What
Okay.
about Bad Bunny looks like?
That's more like MK Ultra, Shakira, fucking Jay Z, all those motherfuckers, dude, all those rappers.
Who do you think they're?
Calle 13, I love
Billie
all of them.
Eilish.
Billie Eilish,
Where
bro,
does
Billie
the
Eilish,
the
dude.
hypnosis come from?
The what?
Where does the hypnosis come from?
Hypnosis?
Yeah, that's what.
I
the
feel like
MK
it's just. I feel like they just in this. They're not mentally prepared
Yeah.
in order to sustain that stress that they're giving them in
Yeah.
order to deliver. Because think about it. Have you ever been on a stage? Like,
Not like in front of
I mean,
thousands.
yeah,
of
thousands
people.
of people.
Thousands
Exactly.
of
I mean, if we
people.
have, we'd probably
Imagine
not be
how
here right
many
now.
fucking stress. So you have to get something out there in order to like sustain that power. Because dude, we're 3 of us and we're kind of like shaking right now. But imagine 1,000, 20,000
Maybe that's
people.
just you.
What I mean is
I'm
this:
chilling right now.
we're trying to like make this thing going, and it's just like kind of like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. Like yes and no, yes and no. But with them, it's just like everything is all set up. It's
Maybe
just
they
them
have
to
a
deliver.
like a chip in their brain, kind of like in the Clone Wars and Star Wars.
You know that happened in
Sure.
Family Guy?
Execute
Sure.
Order 66.
No, that was on Family Guy. I swear, Miley Cyrus had it like she was a robot. She wasn't a real person. She was a robot. So it was.
I don't know, man.
That's all
I mean,
I'm
like I
saying.
said, like if you look at movies, dude, it's
Westworld.
all out. It's
Westworld.
all out there, man. It's everything on your fucking face. It's just if you want to see
Itchy?
Itchy and scratchy.
Itchy.
Itchy and
What the fuck?
it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But dude, honestly, like everything's connected. Everything's happening for a reason, and then it's just do good, do the best that you can, and just live happy. I think that's your goal.
It's a good message.
The goal in your life is to be happy. In order to be happy, you just gotta like.
But then don't you take the blue pill and ignore everything?
Is that the blue pill?
But you gotta be
You gotta
happy.
take some of that red pill, man.
I think it's
The
red
red
pill.
pill.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
red
you-
pill
both
is
I
pills.
get it
Get
confused.
fucked
No,
up.
don't get me wrong. I get it confused. But just the
Get
thing is like
take
I just
both
want.
pills.
Okay, in my perspective, in my life, I just want to see the truth, as harsh as it can be. I just want to know what's the bottom of what the bottom of things are. You know, like I just want to know what the fuck, man. Like why? I hope the moment I die, I realize, oh man, everything it was all worth it.
I hope when I die, I like go to a different dimension.
The 10th dimension.
10th dimension.
10th
Have you been there?
Maybe.
Not yet? Okay.
No, I haven't had the time.
Have they-
I haven't
have
had the time, bro. But maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. We're at 1 hour, so if we want to keep going, we can keep going.
I think you should pause it and go part 2, bro. So
Part
we can have a
two?
break. I don't know if you
Okay,
want to do that.
let's end with this.
So I can go take a
Think
piss
any-
again.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening, or if you're watching, thank you for watching. Alex is in the restroom. I don't know if we should wait for him.
Comments for Byron. Just wanted to tell you guys, we took a different approach this time. We were looking for something a little bit more serious. Tell us if you liked it. Tell us if you wanted to be a little bit more funny.
I thought in the comment section. I thought it was super deep.
Yep, this was a little deeper.
It was a little deep. Some parts were really funny.
Let us know. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah. Do we have a guest next week?
Your friend, right?
We will.
No, no, my friend can't do it next week. He said the week after.
I'll find somebody.
He said he wants to talk more about the coronavirus when it dies out.
So, Maz will be here next week.
Maz is always here next week.
Maz will be here next week, and the week before that,
It's the
and
BBC
the week before that. I mean, the week after that.
Yeah.
And everything after that.
We are listed in any podcast streaming service you could think of. We're on iTunes and was it Google
Podcasts, Spotify,
give
iTunes.
us a rating, please. That would be
give
cool.
us ratings. Be
5
honest as you can.
stars. 5 stars.
5 stars.
Please. And I love you.
All of the above.
And
Oh, you're back.
we also recently hit 200. And I
200
want to thank
listeners.
everybody that watched, shared the videos.
It's only
Please
getting
keep
better,
doing
people.
so.
It's only
We're trying
getting
to get as
better.
big as possible. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at BBCS Podcast. So yeah, YouTube is coming out soon. So thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye bye.
Coronavirus.